I have on real pants. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Just... Hey guys, I hope everyone is having a fabulous day. Today I just want to sit down and do my makeup because I'm going to film my Sephora VIB haul here in a little bit, and I decided that since I put on real pants today, that's right, I put on real actual jeans today, you guys. I am so proud of myself. So I think that occasion calls for putting on some makeup to make that Sephora VIB haul video. So I'm gonna just put the products that I'm using on the screen, and they will of course be in the description box below, but I'm probably not gonna talk too much about the products. I just want to chat about some random kind of things that have been on my mind. And a lot of the products I'm using today, not all of them, some of them are, you know, ones that I really like and already have an opinion on, but I'm trying to use this time today to kind of try some products that I've bought in the last 4 to 6 weeks that I don't have a really strong opinion on yet. I'm just trying to like get a feel for them, because there's some products that I've tried in first impressions videos that I don't think I can like give them a recommendation, or what's the opposite of a recommendation? A not recommendation yet, because I just haven't gotten enough use out of them. So I really want to just try them a few more times and get a fully formed opinion before I do any more first impressions videos. And I have a few planned, so I really want to make sure that I actually form full opinions instead of just always getting first impressions and then never talking about stuff again, because I think that that can happen a lot, especially in this current day and age when we have so many products coming out. I know it can sometimes feel like we don't get a lot of like full out reviews of many products just because there are so many products coming out all the time. I'm thinking that maybe, I don't know, I think that we're not going to see it immediately just because of the way that production works. I don't think that we're immediately going to see a decrease in the amount of products that are being put out, but I think maybe later in the summer or maybe even like fall might be where we see kind of less releases, because maybe right now people aren't able to develop as many new products. So I think maybe there'll be a delay on when we see that go into effect. So I think maybe we will see a little bit of a shift coming of, you know, less releases. Maybe, I could be wrong. But I know a lot of people feel like they would like to see less releases so that they can, you know, not feel so overwhelmed all the time. I know that I follow Trend Mood on Instagram, and a lot of times it does feel like, oh my gosh, like there are so many releases. But I have found a really good way to filter out the noise. And that's one of the things I want to talk about today is I had a New Year's resolution. Yeah, do we remember when we still had those? Does everyone remember when we still believed that 2020 would be the year that we could have a resolution? Yeah, I remember those times. It feels like years ago. And one of mine was that I really wanted to focus on being more mindful about the content that I consume. And being mindful of what content I consume actually kind of plays into something that I'm dealing with today, which is I want to make this haul video and show you guys this stuff. Oh my gosh, we just lost a lash. It's okay, we're gonna move on, it'll be okay. So I want to make this haul video today, and it was so crazy because last night I was sitting there thinking like, wow, I know a lot of people have a lot of opinions about that. So a lot of the other ladies that I watch on YouTube, I have seen them discussing in the past couple weeks, just posts to their followers asking if they're interested in Sephora VIB content, which I completely understand why you would ask that. And it's funny though, because almost every person that I watch has gotten kind of different answers. Like some of the people that I watch have decided yes, and they've made videos. I made a recommendations and wish list video, and several of the people I watch did as well, and some didn't. I saw several comments of people using the same word where they said it's, on some variation they said it's irresponsible. And their reasoning was, in several of the comments I saw, that it can make people feel bad. And that really, I mean, that sucks. It sucks to watch a video and you feel bad. And I know that so many people, honestly, I don't know anyone who hasn't been somehow financially impacted by this. Even if it's just like, even if you have a great job, it's just that your 401k right now is down. I mean, everyone has felt some financial impact from this virus. That's just the facts. But to say it's irresponsible to, you know, talk about buying things right now, I don't necessarily agree with. I don't think it's wrong if it makes you feel bad. This is the thing. If you watch haul videos and then that makes you feel bad, I don't think that's wrong, because there are some videos I watch that make me feel bad. So I want to tell you a story about my experience with mommy vloggers, which I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with being a mommy vlogger or a family vlogger, but I never watched mommy vlogs or family vlogs until I was pregnant. And when I was about 7 to 8 months pregnant, I started watching mommy vloggers. I think because I really just couldn't wait for my daughter to be born, and I almost wanted to like kind of just get a feel for like, oh my gosh, what is it gonna be like when my baby's here? And I had such an idealized idea in my head because I was watching all these mommy vloggers. And so after I had my daughter, I would find myself watching these day in a life videos of people who had babies about the same age as mine, these mommy vloggers. And I would be watching them, you know, taking their baby to Target. They'd be going on a Target run, and I would be like, just watching it like, this is the face I had, like, and I'd be like, oh wow, like you're gonna take your child to Target around all those germs and God knows who could get them sick. And I would be watching day in the life, and it would be like a mom who formula feeds, and I'd be like, oh wow, it must be so nice to not have to nurse your baby. Like it must be so nice to just get to sleep, you know, several hours because your husband can go feed the baby because you're not nursing. That must be so nice for you. I found myself getting so nasty, and maybe you're like, hey, what does this have to do with haul videos? I'm gonna explain. What it has to do with haul videos is I had to sit there and check in with myself and be like, you know what? Right now I'm in a position where this is my first child. I am not sleeping very well because my daughter wakes up every, you know, hour and a half to nurse, which is completely normal when you have a breastfed baby. So I'm sleep deprived. So you know what? I'm getting resentful, or at the time I was getting resentful of people who were not sleep deprived, which, you know, the comment that I made to myself where I was like, oh, it must be nice to not have to nurse. That's where I realized like, oh my gosh, I'm being a total a-hole right now. And it's because I know like a lot of women want to breastfeed and end up not being able to. And here I was able to breastfeed, doing it very successfully, even though let me tell you what, it is so freaking hard at the beginning. Like the first 3 months of breastfeeding completely sucked, but that's neither here nor there. My point is, I was being resentful towards someone who absolutely had wanted to nurse, had wanted to breastfeed, and here I was looking at their life and being like, oh wow, that's so much easier than what I'm having to go through. It was making me resentful, and that is not the kind of person I want to be. So fast forward to right now and what that has to do with this whole, should people make haul videos? Should they not? Should they be recommending products? Should they not? There are absolutely people that can watch haul videos, and the way that they've described it to me is that it's like, oh, I don't even have to go buy something now because I got the satisfaction from watching someone else buy something. But if a haul video makes you feel bad or resentful towards someone or not good about yourself, if any video makes you feel not good about yourself, that is absolutely content you should not consume. And I just made the conscious decision at the beginning of this year that I really wanted to make sure that I did not fall into that trap again of consuming content that made me feel resentful towards someone else. And the reason why is if I'm feeling resentful towards someone else, that's going to end up getting turned inward on myself. There's no way you can be being like nasty feeling towards someone else and not internalize that. And a big thing that I have learned through therapy, because I have done years and years of therapy for anxiety that I have suffered with my entire life. But one thing I've really learned is that when you are judgmental about emotions and when you're judgmental towards other people, that judgment almost always ends up getting turned around on you. You almost always end up judging yourself to the same standard, and often to an even higher standard as you judge other people. So I think it's really important, especially right now when we're all of us are struggling in some way, shape, or form. I think it's really important to make sure that you're setting yourself up for success psychologically. And a lot of times when we're consuming content, especially content made by other humans here on YouTube, it is really, I think, almost like a little trap we fall into of thinking that what we're seeing is the full picture when really it's not. My dad, when I was younger, would always tell me, you know, be nice to people because you have no idea what their life looks like. And that's the truth. You don't know what people go home to. You don't know what kind of struggles people are having. And so it's good to be nice, because if you're nice to other people, it's a lot easier to be nice to yourself. And I think especially right now, we could all use just a little bit more grace. That being said, I haven't seen a lot of nasty comments on the YouTubers that I watch on their videos. I think maybe that's because I don't know if it's just that I end up watching people that I think just naturally nicer people gravitate towards them or what. Maybe I just don't read enough into videos or something. And I know that the day is coming where I'm gonna get my first nasty comment, and I look forward to deleting it because this space is not about negativity. We're not here to be jerks. Life comes in seasons. And what I've noticed is I really enjoy content from people who are in the same season of life that I am. So for me, I didn't like watching, you know, mothers who were on like their third child and therefore really comfortable, you know, going to Target, which at the time when my daughter was, you know, oh my God, up until she was like 5 months old, the idea of going to Target by myself with her would have scared the crap out of me, because I'd be like, oh my God, what if she cries in the car? And what if she starts crying in the store and I don't know what to do and I have to leave my cart? Oh my gosh, like it was just so anxiety inducing that I didn't even want to attempt to do that. And so the thing is, I just wasn't in the same season of life as those other YouTubers. And so their content didn't really, I couldn't relate to it. I wanted to aspire to it, but you know what? It's not a good or bad thing that my life was different. It just is different. And I think it's really important to make sure that you don't judge your life based on what you see of someone else's, because again, you're never seeing the full picture. Real quick, this Tom Ford quad is one of the products that I'm trying to decide if it was like a good purchase. My camera, of course, wants to focus on my face and not on the quad. I feel like I really liked it, but I just haven't used it enough. So I want to just use it a little bit more because it was, you know, expensive, and I want to be able to say whether or not, you know, I was happy that I bought it. I feel like I didn't try this burgundy shade, so oh my God, I don't think it's very, I think this is just like a color wash. Oh yeah, this is not much color to it at all. It's like a light wash of color. It definitely has to be like what you're going for, otherwise you would be disappointed. I am not like a big super colorful eye look person, so for me this is like a great amount of color. But if you wanted this palette or quad and were like, oh, I want that exact shade on my lid, you would be sorely disappointed. But I don't think that's the intention behind the product. So as I was saying, I do want to move on from this topic to something a little lighter and more fun, which is, I'm just talking about people saying it's irresponsible to talk about buying things, and here I'm gonna go talk about buying things. I got this top from Nordstrom because they are having the most insane sale right now. It's like a ton of stuff is like 55, 60% off. I was in awe when I saw it, literally in awe. So I have been perusing their site for the past 3 days. I literally bought this on, today is Friday. I got this on Tuesday and it came today, and I put it on and I was like in love. I mean, it is so pretty. Look at this. It's gorgeous. I love it. And I like that it's a stretchy fabric because I am still breastfeeding and trying to lose the weight from when I was pregnant with my daughter, because I gained a ton of weight, like an insane amount of weight, you guys, which is okay because I was pregnant. And I mean, early on in my pregnancy, I was like, you know what? I am not going to stress myself out about gaining weight, and I'm not going to stress myself out when I have my daughter about losing it. Like, I am going to just, I will eat healthy, I will exercise, and I will lose it gradually. It took me 9 months to put the weight on. It's okay if it takes me 9 months to get it off. Although my daughter is almost 9 months, but I didn't start trying until she was like 6 months. So whatever, I'm not gonna be hard on myself. I refuse to be hard on myself about that, because I think it is absolutely disgusting the amount of pressure that is put on women after they have babies to lose baby weight. Like it, oh my gosh, like you're trying to raise a tiny human. It's exhausting. You're sleep deprived, and on top of that, like society expects you to get your body back. No, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm not here for that. No. You guys, my eyelashes are like the biggest mess right now. It's not even funny how screwed up they are. Oh my gosh. I have had eyelash extensions for so long and I just not excited that I'm gonna have to go without. But you know what? In the scheme of things, it is a very small sacrifice for the good that it will bring for us to just follow directions and stay in the house. So in a recent video, I talked about, well, I briefly at the beginning touched upon this nice little stress patch I had going on. It was like hives. I don't know what happened. I'm sure it was from stress. And then I've been having like little breakouts on my chin. And you guys, I have, even in high school, I did not have breakouts. Like, it's insane to me. I have kept up with my skincare. I think it's just 100% the collective stress and anxiety that we are all going through. And oh my gosh, I can't talk when I do my eyeliner. I don't know how people do it. I can't. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put mascara on my lashes because I mean, they're at the, complete end of their life and I don't think it's gonna hurt anything. At this point, I'm just ready for all of them to fall out so that I can, I guess, learn how to use mascara. I have no idea what mascaras are good. I literally only have this one, the Lancome Definicils, and I mean literally because I recently did a declutter. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll link it in the eye. I recently did a declutter and I got rid of all of the like little sample eye brushes. The sample mascaras that I had because I really usually only use this Lancome Definicils because it is water-based, which means it's safer if it comes into contact with my eyelashes. Like it won't mess up the glue as much. So I don't know if this is even a good mascara. I literally only purchased it for that one reason. I don't know what mascaras are good. I mean, my eyelashes, you guys, like, I don't know if you can see, but it's a mess. It's a complete mess. Like they just need to go ahead and fall out. I'm not gonna pluck them out because I don't want to screw up my eyes, but I mean, this is like, it's not even good. If you could let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite mascara or mascaras so I can do my own nails, no problem. My hair, if I have to, I can touch up my hair 100%. I can do it. I literally have my godmother send me the chemicals and I can touch up my own hair with professional color if I have to. Please do not tell my hairstylist that because she would just lose her mind. I'm really sorry, Megan. If you ever see this video, I sincerely apologize for whatever you're gonna have to do to fix my hair when this quarantine is over. But I can do my nails. I can do my hair if I have to. My esthetician has literally helped me come up with a facial routine. I can do my own facial. Like I can do so many of my own maintenance things, but I can't figure out how to put on mascara. That's where we're at. That's just, honestly, that describes my personality so well. I can do the most difficult of things, but just basic, simple things that everyone else has mastered. Nope, can't do it. God help me. I don't know why I have such an obsession with putting blush over here, over my brow. I don't even know where I originally picked that up, but God, if I don't absolutely love to do that. It's crazy, this blush from Westman Atelier, I didn't love when I first tried it, but now that I've tried it a few more times, it's actually really grown on me, and I think it's a really pretty spring color. I am wanting to get a couple new blushes. I actually got a couple from Fenty, a couple of the cream blushes. Those will be in my Sephora haul. I got a couple of those, but I didn't end up getting the one that was like the more coral color. It sold out. But I really love blushes that have a little bit of a coral tone to them when it gets more to summertime. Spring, I'm not like fully onto the corals, but every summer I find myself being like, oh, you know what? I should definitely do like a monochromatic coral look. Every summer, it never fails that I just decide one day in the middle of summer, like, yes, it is time for a coral moment. Oh, even my brows, that's another thing. My brows, I can tweeze and trim my own brows perfectly fine. I don't have to get them waxed. It's no big deal to me to trim them. I don't over pluck them. I know a lot of people will go crazy with the tweezers. I've always been really good about not going too crazy with my brows. I don't like over pluck them. To me, it's better if you under pluck your brows versus over plucking them. I think we can all agree. So even my brows I can do, but just mascara, like I think it's just that I have very uncooperative eyelashes. It is clearly of no fault of my own that I cannot apply mascara properly. It's not my fault. I wonder if there's like a mascara tutorial video, or is that something that's like so basic that no one wasted their time making it? I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look it up. Maybe Brianna Fox has something where she can teach me how to put on mascara. I'm sorry. I'm in one of those moods. I think it's because I put on pants. I'm gonna be honest. I think the jeans have got me feeling some type of way. I'm gonna layer on some powder bronzer over my cream contour. Thank you, Hilary Duff, for the tip. I feel like, oh my God, I got so many tips from her, and I got so excited the other day because I was on Instagram. Hilary Duff had something on there about supporting diaper banks, and one of the diaper banks was in Asheville, North Carolina, which is about probably an hour from where I'm from in North Carolina. So that made me really happy. So I donated some diapers. They had like a little link to their Amazon wish list where you could donate diapers. I will leave it below if you have the means and would like to contribute to their diaper bank. I think it'd be a lovely thing to do. I don't know about everyone else, but I just feel so much better when I do something nice. That's the thing. I have been told this advice so many times in my life, and that is like, if you are just feeling helpless as all get out and you have the means to donate or volunteer, which I know volunteering right now is difficult because obviously we're in the time of coronavirus and, you know, it may not be safe to do so. But if you can just give a little something back, that's, for me, that always makes me feel like I have a little bit more control. I will just say, if you're really feeling helpless, as I know a lot of us are right now, maybe, you know, look into what food banks are in your area. I highly suggest, if you have the means and you are feeling a little out of control these days, maybe, you know, giving where it's needed could help you feel a little bit better. It's very obvious why there is an issue with speaking while doing your lip liner, so I don't feel like I should even need to explain why I don't really talk when I'm doing my lip liner. You guys, before this all started, I was supposed to get Invisalign for my bottom teeth, and now I can't get my Invisalign. I'm sorry, I'm not complaining. I'm just talking to you because you're my friends. Seriously, so it's crazy to me that like I only have 150 subscribers, and already, like, it's not crazy to me that I only have 150 subscribers. It's crazy to me that even at 150 subscribers, there are several of you that leave comments on my video consistently and also will like message me on Instagram, and I feel so happy about that because it makes me feel good to talk to you and be like, oh my gosh, like I have YouTube friends. Like it brings me joy. It makes me feel connected, which I think is such a big thing right now, you guys. I think we all are craving connection. So on the point of giving back, it's really weird to me to even discuss that because we're Catholic, and one thing that we're really taught is when you do good works, you really shouldn't put them out there. And I really want you to know, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I donated to this or that to be like, you know, good for me. I'm just saying that because maybe it's something that could help you, because honestly, giving has helped me in so many ways. I think almost as much as some of the people that I've been able to give to. So I really truly mean that. Like I'm not trying to pat myself on the back or anything like that. I just think that maybe it could be something helpful to some people. Oh, Fenty lip gloss, I love you. I think I am about done with this. I don't foresee that I want to do anything different. I mean, would I like to have more lashes? That part, yes, but you know, I don't. So that's outside of my control right now. So we're just gonna recite the Serenity Prayer. God help me, accept the things I cannot change, like my jankety eyelashes. I had an appointment to get my brows laminated. That didn't happen. Stop it, Ashley, stop it. On a serious note, I make jokes about, you know, my eyelashes and not getting my brows laminated and all these things. But I come here and I make videos because I really enjoy making these videos. I enjoy putting on a face of makeup. I enjoy getting a nice new top. I enjoy nice things. But you know what? Even more, I enjoy nice people. And I've been lucky enough that even at 150 subscribers, like I said, I've gotten to talk to so many of you that are really genuinely nice people. And I feel a connection, and that brings me a lot of joy. This is a happy space for me. So yes, I'm gonna keep making haul videos and I'm gonna keep buying nice things in my life. And that's a little portion of my life that I share with you guys that is very happy. But I'm still human, and you know what? My parents are far away, my grandparents are far away, my brothers are far away. One of them is a police officer. My brother and my other brother and my dad are both essential workers. Like, I absolutely have times where I just break down in the middle of the day, scared to all get out that something is going to happen to one of my family members and I'm not going to be able to be there. I have an 8-month-old daughter, and I worry that maybe I'm going to pick something up through the grocery pickup and she's going to get sick. Like, I think we all are struggling right now. And so I just ultimately, if you get nothing else from this video, please know that when you're watching videos on YouTube, or when you're talking, you know, looking at Facebook or Instagram, you are seeing a very small portion of someone's life, and just because you don't see struggle doesn't mean that it's not there. We're all in the same storm, and everyone may be in different boats, and we may all be coping a little bit differently, but everyone is feeling this, and let's just all try to be a little kinder with each other. I think that almost everyone that comes to my videos so far has been like a very nice individual, and for that, I thank you, because you're awesome, and putting out niceness, kindness, and joy and positivity is gonna come back on you. So thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, I think I'm done. I have on makeup, my hair is done, I have on a nice blouse, and I have on real jeans, you guys. I'm not kidding. I want you to see that I'm telling the truth. Jeans, real jeans. I will see you guys in my next video. It should be my Sephora VIB sale haul. I hope that you have an amazing day. Please take care of yourself. Bye, guys.